Hey guys, Monday morning. Vinny's got 3 jobs today, but he's coming with me on mine to help me. I have 1 job, he's got 3. But the next job is just down the street from our house, so we're gonna go to this one, then I'll drop him off, he'll get his van and go to the other 2. This is just some rails, and the good part is they're closet door rails. They're the top rollers for the old style closet doors that are basically just doors, hollow core doors that are made for hanging. They're blanks. They use them for closet as well. With that being said, there is no ballast that goes across the front of it where it covers the rail. You know how you either put a metal, it comes with a metal ballast that you can cut and fit, or you can put a piece of wood over it from end to end, or you can cut it exactly and sit it inside, set the rail back. It has none of that, and he doesn't want any of that. So with that being said, it should be a pretty easy job for me. But Vinny's coming to help me because it's a little bit overhead. You know, I'm getting better, but I'm still... Anyway, we're headed that way. We'll see you when we get there. Alright guys, we got the rails. These are the rails. Make sure they're the same size. You want to get a tape measure? I know they are. I know these rails.
These are 72 inches.
No, I meant...
Oh, the width and everything.
Yeah, I just want to make sure. So just bring a tape measure and let's go see what we got. I mean, I measured, I made sure I ordered the right ones, but I don't want to rip shit out and then have to put it back because I got something wrong. You know what I mean?
2.
Yeah, and then down this way.
Inch.
Yeah, so 2 by 1. Let's go.
Want me to take this in?
Huh? Yeah, we're gonna just look at it because here's what you gotta look for, Vinny. Look, you want to make sure that these these go 2 different ways. They got one that goes inward and inward.
Yeah.
And then they got this one which goes out and out. Okay.
Yeah, I get
the
that.
one I have in there is out to out. So I think. So I ordered. So I thought, well, I was here. I measured it. It's the right one, but I just want to make sure. He's over here jabbing at me, guys, so early in the morning. It's all right. I'll jump on the bandwagon of being a pain in the ass.
So you do know what you do. curl the same way.
Yeah. All right, guys. This same one, and this one does have a ballast on it. Somewhere I saw it didn't have it, but anyway, this should drop no problem because there's one that has a metal on it. It goes like this with the. I'm sorry, guys. There's one that has a metal fabricated onto the rail that comes out and then down, which is a ballast like this, balance like that. But it's a very expensive track, and it comes about this size right here. It comes with the metal that's attached to it, welded to it. It comes out, and then this part right here comes down, and you can put the whole thing in. Okay, Vinny, what we'll do is we'll get our drill motor. We'll take these doors off. We'll just put them over here. We'll get the track out, cut it to exact size, and go from there, okay? All right, guys, we're going to set up. Okay, guys, we got the 2 out. I should show you guys how we get them out. Like Vinny, he stumbled for a minute not knowing the right way. The way I do it anyway. It's not the right way. It's the way I do it. I bring the door out till it almost touches here, like it's hanging here. I bring it out like that, take the bottom thing off, the guide, and then bring the door till it hits here almost barely, and then push up, unhook, let it drop, bring it down, and then you can just walk it. I'll show you on the other one. Believe it or not, a lot of tenants don't know how to put them back, or they don't know how to put them back or take them off. But well, they knock them off, but then they don't know how to put them back on. Anyway, we're gonna let Vinny do these screws here. There's not much of them. We're gonna cut this to the exact same size. Okay, guys, this comes with all the hardware and everything. These rollers are different than what they have there. It might be the same size roller and they will work, but these are adjustment bands. I'll show you how that's so. You know when we do the mirror doors or the regular doors with the roller on the bottom, and we can adjust where it hits the wall nice. If you have to tweak the door, you use the rollers down below. Well, when you have rollers on the top, you have the other kind of rollers that are just metal rollers. They don't have all that fancy shit. Those you have to adjust high or low. That's why it's got that pivot on, like a groove in it, so you can lower it a little to get it to match on the wall. Well, this makes things even easier. You just put the roller on, and then you can spin these white things right here to make the door hit the wall better. You might not get it perfect, but close enough. Now, what Vinny's going to do is, since it's a great measurement, everything fits good, he's going to line it up on the bottom. He's going to make a couple marks here. He's going to draw me a line, and then I'm going to cut off the black, because if I leave the black on or cut down the middle, it'll be too long because this fits kind of tight. So I gotta, when he draws his line, I'll cut the black off or close to it. Hey, do me some side marks just in case I want to. Thank you. Just on the tops, on the dots, couple dots. Turn your thing around the other way, it'll mount better. There we go. And just a couple dots on the metal. You got one dot there. Not there. Yeah, right there. That's just in case I get off track, I can line myself back up. I'll do one cut and you do one cut. Alright guys, let's push this down into the plant. I like that little sponginess. It pushes back up. Well, I don't fucking know. Stay away from the brick. Okay, let's just give it a little guide. See how we do here. Okay guys, that looks pretty straight to me. Let's go see if it fits. Okay guys, it fits good. It's holding itself in. So there we go. It won't fit good. So he's going to put it right on the same spot right there. Alright guys, now see how these rollers, guys, don't have that wheel? That's because these rollers to adjust them, well, these rollers are no good. Let's just bring this down, guys. So let's lay this one down. And then over here, they got a couple rollers. Let's see what this one is. Same thing. Now these rollers, you can see you can get a little adjustment. There's that little cutout I was telling you about from the top to the bottom. You can undo these and slide that up or down to get a better adjustment for it to meet the wall over here. So anyway, I'm just going to lay this down too. So here we go, guys. Let's just lay this down nicely. Vinny's putting the screws in. Don't overkill it.
No, just some amount.
No, I didn't mean the amount of screws. I meant like bending it in, like.
Oh yeah, just one click.
Yeah, a couple clicks. All right, so I'm gonna go get the rollers outside while you do this. All right. Okay guys, I just thought I'd show you the hardware that comes with it. It comes with these. We won't be using this. They got their own finger pulls already installed. I'll put these for... And don't lose the little finish nails that come with these guys. See those little holes here? Look, Vinny. See that little pinhole? And there's another one here. Those are for finish nails in order to tag them in. Of course, I use hot glue sometimes if the nail holes where the door is all fucked up. Anyway, there's a couple nails somewhere for these. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Yeah, I'll figure it out later. Here's the rollers, guys. See, this goes up and down. When you have tension on it, this doesn't move so hard or so easy. When you have tension right now, it turns easy because there's no tension. But this will adjust you up and down, and without having to mess with the rollers too much. So I like these. And a new bottom guide, of course. So we're gonna go in there and put this thing together real quick. Finish one and then we'll go to the other. All right, there's old Vinny boy. Yeah. What I like to do whenever I'm doing new rollers and stuff, Vinny, I mean, you can use one of their holes if it's lined up because they're not stripped, right? But I like to off-center mine in a new spot with new holes. So basically, I'd rather widen them up than put them more center, because when the door will teeter. If you get them too close together, guys, the door will teeter. But if you spread your rollers out as far as you can, not that far. Bring them, no, a little more my way. A little more my way. Right there. And then do the same over there. See, you're all in new holes. As long as you're not close to one of the old holes, rather. Because if you're too close to an existing hole, it'll just cave in. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, put them there. And make sure they're all the way down. Alright guys, let's see here. We'll watch them do this door, and then we won't bore you with the other door. We'll actually hang it up, I guess. I'll show you how I hang these guys, and I'll show you how I take them off. There's no right, no wrong. It's just whatever works for you, but I'll show you what works for me. He doesn't want to bring them all the way down with the gun because it is easy to strip. All right, so we'll let him. You saw how I did that. We'll let him go ahead and do that one, and these here we'll just perfect.
Is that cool?
Yeah, very. This is our back door right here. So I always lay them down as they come off. That way I can put them right back up. And actually, you know, the reason why you got to keep them the same is usually the holes. Some doors only have one hole. Other doors have two holes in case you want to mix them up. Finger holes is what I'm talking about. You'll see when I get it up. As soon as he does that. Now, that one's tight?
Yeah.
Okay, take my phone, please. I'm going to kind of show how I hang these. I guess bring these all the way up, I guess. Which way is down? I want up.
They're not moving.
Well, they are. Look, see that's up? Watch this one. See it go? Watch, it'll go up. See it go up?
Oh, I didn't want to force it. Okay,
well,
cool.
It's supposed to. Anyway, I always put them all the way up, and then I lock it over.
Well, maybe all the way up might be too much.
Hey, can I just hang my door? You screwing with me now, aren't you? You fucker, you. Oh, sorry. You gotta watch it, man. We're in a preacher's house.
You're the one.
Mind your manners before I backslap you into that wall, into the next room. Here. You're in the preacher's house. Come on. You can grab, or I can do it myself. The way I do it myself, guys, is like this. I walk it back till it passes the top. I think I have enough. I got it. I got it. Right, I don't need no help.
You're not gonna. I'm not helping you.
Okay, so this is gonna be the back one, right?
Yeah.
So we walk it in, get it up, both sides. Let's see if we get it about like that. Then I put it on my shoe down there and lift up with it, and then I try to lock them in or slap them in. There we go. There we go. Okay, this is the back. See how we need a little adjustment here, guys? But this one has to go this way. See where this is? If I put it this way, it has no hole. So we're gonna adjust it that way. So we'll get this stuff out. All right. Okay, so what we can do is bring that one down and leave that one up. So I turn the inside here like that. Oh, my arthritis, son. Can you lower that?
Yeah.
I just don't have the strength in my hands anymore. And it is, once you put weight on it, you can lift it to get the weight off.
So I need to spin it up. Hold this. Oh, as soon
sorry.
as you lift the weight off,
Uh-huh.
it's easy to turn.
Okay, so did you turn it?
Just a little bit.
Let's see how.
Once I lifted it.
Okay, what I want to do
More?
is I want this one to go all the way down.
Okay.
Okay, so bring that roller. You're bringing the door up.
I'm going the opposite direction.
Okay, I want the door to come down, whatever that is. No, you brought it up. I saw it
Okay,
go
then
up.
I need to go the other way.
Yeah. You can't see it move. Go all the way. That's better. See how it's lining up now.
So it's this one that needs to be adjusted.
Huh?
It's this one that needs to be adjusted.
Right, now adjust that one. You know how you're going to adjust that one?
The only way I can.
Bring it down. Okay, we're good. It's sitting on a molding back there.
Let's check it.
But look, it looks good now. Look at that, guys. Good enough. Okay, so now let's do the other door.
Feels like it's right on the carpet though.
Well, we can bring it all the way up. Go ahead. You want to bring them both up, guys? We're going to bring this door up slightly by bringing them both up. We'll get it adjusted, and then we'll get back. By the way, guys, I forgot to show you the most important. You got front rollers and back rollers. The ones that are deeply recessed are the back door. The ones that are very little recessed, hold them up together so they can see the difference. See that's for the back door. That's for the front door. See, very little recess. A lot of recess right here, right there. Just thought I didn't say anything to you outside and I forgot that part. Okay, so anyway, just so you know, the back doors get this one. And there's a number on that. I think it says
Number 1.
yeah, and number 2. So you put the number 1s in the back, first door going in. Then the second door going in is number 2 right here. So they are different, just so you know. Same here, guys. Look at these old ones. This is the back door, set back. This is the front door, set back, front door. And here's the back door. You can see by the way it sets back.
On.
Okay, guys, now when you put in the front one, it's a little trickier than the back one because you get a lot of room. Usually I put this one in the middle somewhere, almost. That way I can flop it around if I need to, but I do it the same way, but I try not to scratch up any paint, so I walk it way back, get it under there. Then I bring her in, and then I find it and I use my foot again. If I can't get my foot under it quite yet, then I just use this. There's one, there's that one right there. Let's see, guys, right there, there it went. Try not to slop them in if you can, because it can break a roller. There we go. There we go. I think I'm just rubbing on carpet. Okay, I'm just rubbing. I think. Let me see. Let me get this one in. There we go. There we go. Okay, this one's gonna go that way. All right, guys. He's got the bottom guide in. Let's just try it out. Okay, nice gap. Right now, this door fits in good here. They roll good. That's door number 1. Now we're gonna go do door number 2, and that's a brand new bottom guide. Now we're gonna pick up our trash. Make sure everything is good. Whose jacket is that? Alright, so that's all trash. You can put it in the trash can. Yeah, it's got a bag in it. Alright, we're gonna make sure everything's cleaned up here, guys. We're gonna go on to number 2. Okay, guys, the same problem. It's rubbing, and the reason why it's rubbing, they built in some shelves, and it's actually rubbing. The back one's actually, that's broken, the guy, that's why the door's way up, but it's rubbing on the bottom and up here, and there's not much we can do about it because of the shelving. So we'll just adjust it the best we can to it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I think we can do them up.
All right, we're gonna get these down, guys. Okay, guys, I had a conversation with the owner because all the rollers are mixed. They have the gold rollers and they have the chrome rollers. The gold rollers that you'll see at Home Depot have smaller rollers, almost the same deepness as smaller rollers. Most of the tracks that you find, at least in California, in the Orange County area, you're going to find the chrome rollers, whether they be with the adjustment or just plain. But they have the bigger rollers for these tracks right here. Okay, Vinny's got this all marked up. He's going to cut this one. I cut the last one, so he'll practice cutting this one. Okay, guys, you know, using the grinder as much as you can is good. So, like, you saw me use it. I was real, what do you call it when you haven't used it for a while? What's that word?
Well, you haven't used it for a while.
No, when you haven't used it for a while and you get a little rusty. Okay, okay. There's another word. But anyway, I was a little rusty, as you guys could see. But I want him to get good with that grinder. Okay, now the mistake you made for that kickback was bringing your blade all the way back. You should have went up and then down slowly. And that'll reduce that kickback. Gotcha. All right. All right, that looks good. Okay, guys, we're gonna go see if it fits. He'll knock the burrs off of it, but won't bore you with that. He's got a little file over here somewhere. Okay, guys, he's gonna put this out. I'm gonna go pack up my truck a little bit, but he's putting all this in, getting it where he thinks, and then he's gonna do the rollers. So anyway, I'm gonna go put some stuff away while he does this. We'll catch back up to him. Now, guys, never throw these things away right here. Screws I don't save because they're from China and they strip out really easy. But these I save. I have a spot for these. Let's get to the van here. All this metal, I'll take it home and save it for my metal guy. He gets me out of a spot usually whenever I need to get rid of something fast. He'll be there for me. Alright, so okay, so see where I say hardware? This is hardware for doors, closet doors, more hardware. Hardware, shower rollers, hardware, thermostats, opener, whatever. But I'm gonna think it can go in any of these. And I think the best is right back here. Look at this, guys. There we go. Alright, guys, that's everything. Got some remotes here. Fuck. A lot of money. Fucking things. Got the best fucking alarm on it that it could have. Played almost like $800. Anyway. I think I'm gonna go get the grinder now. I should have brought the grinder. Hey guys, got these knockoffs. This is still the same blade that I put on when I bought these in the summer. Might have even been last spring, but you know, these are the knockoffs from China. And I've been putting it into a lot of shit, man. I've cut brick with it, block with it, tile, ceramic. Cut the metal today, a bunch of other shit. It just keeps going. But I put those safety glasses on every time I use it because the other ones, they used to break apart on me all the time. And I used to buy the DeWals, some Milwaukee's, those carbide wheels. I used to buy them all the time. And with that being said, they used to break apart on me whenever something go wrong. You have to be real careful, but so far so good. All right, thought I'd give an update. I have the video where I first put it on, and we cut copper, we cut metal, we cut iron, we cut cast iron, we cut a little bit of everything, I think, in that video. We even cut some I think it was ceramic tile and some glass or something. I can't remember what. Oh, a ceramic toilet. We cut the tank with it, and it's still cutting that metal and doing good. All right, guys, I've been cleaned up, swept up, blew it all off, put the stuff away, trashed it. I'm gonna go see what Vinny's doing. All right, guys, there he is, trying to get it right. A lot of funky stuff going on with those shelves and all that. All right. He puts the screws so we don't lose the holes. When he takes the old one out, he puts the screws right back in to the 2 holes and drags them way down so we can work with the doors without hitting the screw heads. That way when we put the other piece in, we kind of have a better idea where the holes are. It's always hard to find the holes, isn't it, guys? Alright. What are you looking at? You haven't found a fucking hole in 6 years. So,
You sure? Here. Pamela Anderson. Just kidding.
dirty bastard, you. If your mother could hear you talk like that, she'd say, put your foot up his ass sideways. Not like this, guys. Like this. Alright, we're going to let him get that and then we'll see where we're at. Reason why I'm in a hurry, guys, is I have a dentist appointment at 1:30, so. And he's got to move on to his other 2 jobs. Hey guys, here's the gold one. Let me have that gold one. I want to show YouTube. See, that was the gold one I was telling you about? Let me see the silver ones. Okay, the gold one looks like it has a bigger roller than the silver ones. So I think the gold ones, we don't use these much. You hardly ever see these on closet doors. Mostly it's the chrome one with the smaller roller. I said the bigger roller outside, but I made a mistake. So there it is. There's the gold one. Alright guys, he's got the door in, he's got the thing mounted, it looks good. Let me try it. It's not rubbing on the top no more. That's because they had the front rollers on the back and vice versa. That's why it was rubbing. Now they don't rub no more. Okay, go ahead. Okay, I'm going to try to get a picture. Go ahead. Let me get some pictures here. Benny for the new rollers. And you can get the pictures out of the video, right? The rollers and all that. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just trying to get a few for you. Yeah.
And that one closes
A lot better.
this one. This way.
Yeah, this one closes this way. Let's see, guys. Oh, yeah, that's nice.
See?
That turned out a lot
I
better.
moved it forward. Look.
Oh, that's nice.
Or back.
And it's not rubbing on the shelves, guys. Alright, we're going to show it to the guy. Hey, guys. I've got dentist appointment. I think I told you guys at 1:30. And I thought while we drive, I'm sure you probably don't want to hear about this, but I just thought if you guys are looking for, you know, a work watch, or you don't want all those ones that change screens and all that shit. What happened was I've had my Seiko for 20-something years, and by the way, we're all done with that job. Vinny's got 2 jobs and 1 estimate. He's going on his own estimate today. So with that being said, my Seiko watch, the diver's watch, people will say, well, why did you pick a diver's watch? Well, number one, that watch for over 27 years, and it was only 20, I've worn one for the past 40 years. Ever since I was 18, I think I got my first Seiko diver's watch. Same model. Yeah, they changed a little bit along the way. But it's the automatic, the one that you move. Well, the second one, the first one I gave to my father-in-law when he was going back to Mexico. He really loved my watch, and so when that was going on, I gave it to him. He just loved it, and that was my way of saying thank you. But anyway, for everything. So anyway, with that being said, I went ahead and gave that one and bought another one that was with me for the last 20-some years, 29, 30 years. It broke down twice. Twice I sent it to Seiko, and they fixed it. It was first time the battery, or they call it the capacitor, but it's just a fucking battery. And then you got a generator, and then you got the movement that goes around in circles. So when you move your wrist, it winds. Well, every single time it was $100 and some bucks, because they have to put it in a little pressure tank with water to make sure after they work on it. They always put new seals, but they've got to make sure the new seals are good. So they put it in a little tank and it's pressurized, and you know, they do all that and they send it back with a pass on it. But they're saying it's me killing it. They say if those capacitors or those batteries go way down to nothing, say you're not wearing the watch for, well, first of all, it's supposed to last 6 months when it's fully charged, but unless you buy a brand new one, they don't fully charge, not even after the repair, because it has a little button you can push to see how charged it is. And then after about 3 years, it gets way down and you can never get it where it needs to be, especially if you let it die out. Well, I've always had the watches with the movement where you know, it's called, I forget the name of it, but it's an automatic, but there's a name for that thing, the pendulum that goes around. There's another name. Anyway, with that being said, I come home from work and I set it on the fireplace, the mantle there, because I always take my watch off when I get home, because if I'm fucking around with the bike or the Corvette, I always take my wedding ring off and I always take my watch off, because I usually end up doing shit around the house and I just don't want to scratch nothing. Not the watch or the thing, but the reason why I went with the diver's watch was because, number one, I can put my hand, whatever my hand goes into, this watch and ring goes into, usually. And so I need something that's waterproof. Number two, I need this timer band on here. I don't like the chronographs with all the needles and shit. I can't barely fucking see this thing. But with that said, I like this big dial. So if I need 20 minutes dry time, I just put this fucker right on the big hand like that. And then I can go down and, oh, it's been 25 minutes. Oh, it's been 30 minutes. Wherever that big hand winds up, that's how long it's been. It keeps me, you know, because I can't remember. So anyway, that's always why I went with a Seiko. Was this, I could use this for other things, and also waterproof. I don't have to worry about, you know, putting my hands in the shit. So anyway, that's why I did that. But the automatic part was the problem, is because I do take this watch off the minute I get home, and on an automatic, when it starts to get a little older, you don't have that much charge time, and next thing you know, the lower it gets, the worse that battery deteriorates. So anyway, I decided to look, if I go with a battery, I don't want to have to take my watch in every 2 or 3 years and have them open up the back when it's waterproof. The last thing you want to do is have to be opening this up at some stupid mom and pop watch shop where they pop it off, put in the battery and put it back, because it's all waterproof. It has to be checked. It has to be pressure checked, you know, to make sure it's not going to leak when you put your hand in something. So with that being said, I wanted something that would be sustainable, so I went for the Citizen. Number one, it looks just like the Seiko, except it doesn't have the day on it. It just has the date, the number, numerical. But if you look at some Seikos, they don't have, Tuesday on there or whatever. So with that being said, it looks almost, and this is titanium. A big difference in weight, man. The Seiko that I have, it's twice as heavy. The band is titanium, the case is titanium, and this is aluminum. But it looks just like the Seiko. And so with basically, and it's a lot lighter on my wrist. I can feel the difference. And even the band is same with the secondary clip right here. You got this clip and then you got that clip. Everything's the same. But daylight, or it'll run off of natural light, which is the best light for it to charge it, or it'll work out for just your lights in your house, artificial light. So now, how does it get its light in there? Well, the crystal, number one, does something. It's some sort of a crystal that helps amplify, and then it goes to the face. The face looks black, right, guys? Well, they say it's opaque or whatever. You can see through it. If you put it up to a light, you can get light through it. So now you're dealing with this crystal that helps amplify. Then you got the face, which bleeds light through, and then right underneath that face is a solar panel, a little miniature solar panel, and then under there is a battery. So the solar panel charges the battery. That's how this one works. So the good part is I can put this on my mantle, my fireplace mantle, and like on a Friday, if I take Friday off, that thing will be up there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And as long as there's light coming through my window, or light from the ceiling lights, those recessed lights, it's being charged. It'll go forever. I can set it there, and hopefully 10 years from now, it'd still be running. So that's why I decided to go to a Citizen versus Seiko. There's other people that have, solar watches. This is called the Eco, but there's other ones that call themselves the Solar, because I guess it's branded. But I think the copyright is out on it, where now people are doing solar watches. But they were exclusive, I guess, way back in the day. But with that, I now have a Citizen. So I thought I'd throw that in the video a little bit here. And it was titanium. I think it was all together out the door. Vinny got me a deal. The watch. How much was the watch on the Citizen website? $435.
Something like that. Or is it $525?
No, $460 on the on Citizen website. It was $460 titanium. But then he went on Amazon to the Citizen shop, and they offered him a credit card, a business credit card for Amazon, and they knocked off $250. So I ended up out the door. What did it come to?
$215 or something like that.
$215 or $218 something. I think it was. Yeah. So that's what this watch came out to. Anyway, I brought it up because a couple people have always asked me what kind of watch you got there. Is that the Seiko? And, I've always said yes. Now it's not the Seiko, so I just thought I'd throw that up. All right, guys, I'm going home. Going to take a shower, go to the dentist. Vinny's going to a couple jobs and an estimate, and that's going to be it. Talk to you guys tomorrow.